Welcome back to my channel. We're working on this magic shack. Last time we worked on a pot of carnations and a little pot of lilacs and a snake plant and this palm tree. And we were letting it dry closed to let this settle down in here. So today we're going to finish him by bending these leaves out right where the leaf meets the stem. If you look at the picture, just a slight bend in them. That got really cute. Got adorable. And I had also taken this permanent kind of a blue-green marker over the edges to cover the white edges because they were pretty obvious. And this kind of took them away. You can't really see that they had white edges on them. I like that. Okay, now we're going to move on to this pot of, I don't know what they resemble, but we're using the green stamens and then, which is H10, and then pot J01. So there's 4 of these stamen heads. So most likely it's just 2 double-ended stamens, as all the other ones were. And here's one. Here's the other one. And now we need pot J01. It's right here. It's a little wooden pot or bead, but it's wood. And they want us to cut these stamens right off at the top and then set them in. It looks like they have a little bit of stem on them. So we'll do that. We'll let a little bit of stem there. And then we're going to just glue them in this pot. There we go. Next, we have H03, which is our green stems. I don't know if we're supposed to use both of them. That's a good question. Let's just flip through here real quick, see if we see it used anywhere else. I am not seeing it used anywhere else. Nothing on the outside either. So we'll just use all of it, and we also need pot H17. I don't really see that. Here we go. It's in this bag with the greenery and the gravel. Bag H. And this is bag J. It's the first time I saw them. So we need bag H, and we need this bead out. This is a glass bead. This is really cute. And that's going to be our pot. Now, unlike the other pot that we put some paper towel down in, we don't have to do that with this. This is pretty light and it should stick fine. I would like to see where this is being used at to see how high to make it. That's pretty high. It's from the floor all the way up to this window. So, and it looks like they're using multiple multiple pieces, and here it says H03 times 1, meaning there's only one of them. So my guess would be we use all of it. I'm just going to throw a little bit of glue on these ends and just stick them down in there. That should glue just fine. Next we have H03. Oh, we are using some H03 again. So we'll just take some of this off of here. I don't know, I'm tempted to pull this out. Tempted to pull the small one out, maybe the big one. I'm just not seeing H03 used anymore. I'll just use that one, although the taller one looks more magnificent. Okay, let's use the taller one. Now we might be getting to where we need to have some tissue paper in there. That's what I wound up with. And looking at their picture here again, theirs is actually much more bushy back in there. It's got 2 stems. How about we compromise? We put this back in here and we just take some off to put in this little bead. Let's find that bead. J28. Looks like a round wooden bead, but lighter. Is it this little tiny one? I think it is. It is this little teeny tiny wood bead right here. That's adorable. So we can just break a little piece of this off. Don't lose your bead. I almost did. Yes, that's our little pot. Okay, so let's go back. We just need a little piece of this off of here. So I hate to take it off the top, but I also hate to take it out the bottom. But I guess that's what I'll do. Let me see if there's any little pieces that broke off or anything. No, there are not. So we've got to make a sacrifice. And it's just the littlest tiny piece. I'm going to take this little tiny U-shaped piece off of here. Maybe you can see that. It's got a slight U in it. Because I am going to try. Well, nope, that U probably has to go. Or be squished in. Let's get a little bit of glue on here. And somehow squeeze this guy down in here. He is so tiny. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna stop. I got him shoved down in there. And we have this little tiny pot of ivy. So he is going to get laid over here so he doesn't get lost. And we still have this guy. He's still drying. I'm gonna try to turn them two together. There. That's still drying too. It's a little caught, but there we go. All right. Next, we're going to go on to these candlesticks. So first we need H12. I didn't notice that before, but when they say H12, it's out of H, and when they say J, it's out of J. So that's just a little helper there. They don't explain this stuff, and you gotta just kind of pick up on it as you're going through. So we need this little thing in here that looks almost, well, like a candlestick. It's wood and it's white. So that's that piece. We have to cut them. It says it's 3 centimeters, and it is. And we need J10, which are these 2 metal, they look like grommets. There's one. No, that is not it. Oh, might have to dump some stuff out here. I think it's these. Let me get them out and I'll show them on a close-up. I got beads running away. I should have a little dish. There should be one more of them in here. And these, we also need these, which are J8. Those are pretty easy to find. I just need this other grommet type thing. I don't believe it's that. There's some black grommet ones that are a little bigger. Here we go. Plus we need, okay, so these are J10. They're little grommets. And they have a hole straight through them. They look like a grommet to me. And then we need J10. Oh, that's J10. And we need J8, which are these. Oops, we got another stowaway on here. Let's put that in there. Make sure we don't have any more stowaways. Okay, and these are J08. And then we need J09. These are J9, and you can see they have this hump up. So we need J10, which are our little grommets. These little grommets. And J8, which are these, and J10, or J9, which are these, plus this little white wooden stick. And we want to first sharpen the edge into like a point, which will be our candle top. So you just want to it's almost like sharpening a pencil. And honestly, could have left them. Tried to put a wick out, I guess. But they're showing them sharpened. We want to cut it right in half at 1.5 centimeters. So 1.5 is right here. And I'll just cut it with this, because this always cuts pretty good, this kind of stuff. There we go. And I lost one. Here it is, across the desk. And then from there, we put them into J10. Now, I don't know. Well, we might need a little glue in there. But that is going to go on top of here, going on top of here. We finished up bending the leaves on this plant. We made this plant in the little wooden pot. We did our ivy in this tall pot. Made it really tall because the picture shows that, so I'm gonna keep that tall. And we have our teeny tiny wooden pot of greenery, which I'm kind of afraid to touch. And then we have our candlesticks, which I'm still not convinced they are dry. They look a little wonky. They went together really good at first, and then it just fell apart. Yes, so I switched to some super glue. I do have some B8000 and 6000 here, but I'm not sure where it is right now. So that was the most expedient thing. This glue and these types of glue do not do well gluing metal to metal, but the crazy glue used in a very small amount, it adheres really quick, and those are adorable. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for coming. See you next time.